Hi guys, I'm Rossco and welcome to another Let's Play from mygameslounge.com. This is the crew beta. We've been playing it and we like it. This is the PlayStation 4 version and David Game is currently having a go at the Xbox One version. I'm sure he'll give you his impressions very soon. But very surprising game so far. It's one of those where I don't particularly like racing games myself, but everything I've seen on the crew, trailers and such, it really stands out to me as a game that I want to just have a go on. So I'm really pleased to have played the beta, and it's worth going on. The girl that's talking now is just talking you through how you can get cars from various dealers across the country. Now, just I mean, look at if you think about a sandbox experience, that is one big map. It really is. It's very impressive, and it's very well rendered. I haven't seen any real. I mean, I know it's a beta, but it's very close to release. I haven't seen that much. You go very fast. There's a little teeny tiny bit of texture pop in, which I'm sure that they'll probably be working on. It looks very close to a finished article, as far as I can see. Now, as you're going around the track, you can get involved in various things that are on the map, but obviously if you're trying to do missions, and there are quite a lot of missions, you just set yourself waypoints and you see you've got this kind of like floating blue ribbon trying to take you to where you need to go, which is what I'm doing now. I'm going to go in and get my car a little bit more street cred, so it's quite a sky bluey colour there, which is okay, but I fancy something a bit different. So this goes through all the different things that you can do with your car. So early on, the customization options seem fairly robust. There's quite a lot of stuff. The first thing you need to do is give it a class, if you like. So this is going to be a street class car, which is you know, all based on performance in racing. You get the boosters, you get a bit of nitrous boost, and all kinds of different options on your street. So when it's in a class, as you level up, the class itself goes up as well. That doesn't mean that you can't add customization to it. So you can actually custom build it, but you also can increase the class of your car as you level up, which is quite cool. So you're getting things in kind of, you know, like a vertical way by leveling up, and then the horizontal way by you choosing what you do. The customization options, as I said early on, there's loads. There weren't that many like actual things that I could do to the performance of the vehicle. I was limited to, you know, the main class, which is about to get applied now, the street class. But I like this, by the way. This is cool. They've done some really nice effects on the putting together of the car. If only when I put my car in for an MOT it was that fast. That's all I've got to say. But anyway, this is just some of the visual things you can do to the car. There were loads and loads of colours. There were loads of details that you could change on the bonnet, on the bumpers, on the skirts, even the interior you could play around with. And this was literally like what you would expect at the start of the game. So if you hear very unusual noises in the background, the My Games Lounge International Studio has been invaded by a little 2-year-old cheeky daughter of mine. So I'm trying to keep her in trouble. Out of trouble, should I say. But if you do hear a random noise, it's her. You don't get this level of professionalism on my IGN, do you? You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm just playing around with some colours and all the things that you can do in the garage there. You can mess around. I picked a nice like rusted orange, like burnt orange colour by the time I'm done. But what was most impressive, as I said, the effects of things as you go to change things. I like the way things move around and adjust, but also it just the renders on the car are really nice. I'm not a big into cars person, but I found myself, you know, enjoying having to play around like I'm doing there, just changing some of the bumpers and having a look at the details, getting some new rims as we've got to do, and yeah, that's the first thing to get on there. But yeah, it's nice. There's some really good stuff in this sequence. Going back to the actual game, I was surprised that there was such a story element to it, and there was a plot. I don't know what you've seen on the crew, and we've put coverage on, including all the trailers and a few details and such, on mygameslounge.com. So make sure you check that out. But there's also there's also something that I wasn't expecting. Good old Troy Baker, who literally must never go home. He must just constantly live his life in a recording studio for games. He plays a character called Alex, who's the protagonist in the game. You play as Alex, and you're trying to avenge your brother's death. You've been put into prison wrongly, framed for his murder, and you basically have to find out what's happened. And it turns out there's some corruption between the FBI and a street crew, and it's all to do with drugs and smuggling and weapons and such. It sounds fairly a typical plot. It doesn't sound like there's anything overly adventurous there, but it was a surprise in this kind of game. I thought it was mainly going to be about just getting involved with your friends and driving around the city and having fun, which I'm assuming is the main point of the game. But it's nice that they've actually sat down and thought about putting a really good character together, putting some plot points together. So it's cool. I like it. I managed to get some of the that slime one. I was tempted, but no. I managed to put some cool detail on the car. You'll see it's nearly finished now. But overall, from the beta so far, I'm going to show you some races and another mission in a moment. But I'm quite happy, to be honest. I'm looking forward to having a go on the real thing. The game itself comes out in December now. They've put it back a little bit because there's too many games this month. Ubisoft themselves have got a few, 3 out. With Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, with that Assassin's Creed Unity, the review is underway, and the review will be ready for the embargo date, which is Tuesday.
If you remember how to do
it's
this.
the day of release, so Tuesday 5 PM UK time we're allowed to release our review, and we will be doing so along with some gameplay footage like this. But this is the crew, and this is a race. This is me just getting to grips with this new car. It takes me a couple of turns to get used to it, because it doesn't handle particularly grip-like. It doesn't grip to the road like the next car did. But I soon got to grips with it and beat this guy. And as you race around, as I said, arcade style, get yourself some drifts in there, use your boost, build up your boost as you go around by not crashing, by doing well. This is a good crash. Here we go. Took the corner way too badly, and then bang. But he didn't catch me, so it didn't matter.
Why do you need me to get him?
The race is just standard affair. There's another race that comes up in a moment where I'll stop talking for you. You can just watch it. That's more about not damaging the car, but also getting there within a time frame, which was quite tricky. It took me a few goes, but the one I put on is the best go. It was as good as I could do. But no, it's good. If you like racing games and you like the thought of playing with your friends online, driving around the city rather than just set tracks or whatever, a bit more street racing, I think this is going to be a good game. I think it could be one for Christmas time. A few friends getting together over the interwebs, as we do these days. We can't see each other in real life. That'd be weird. We have to do it over the internet. But yeah, you just get on there, have a good race around, get into some little challenges and do some fun stuff. I'll be doing a written impressions of the crew beta when I get a little bit more play out of it this evening, because obviously I've been splitting my time between the crew and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which is just excellent. The review for that is out today. If you depends on what time you're watching this, obviously, but if you go to mygameslounge.com today, you'll be able to see the full review for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and some more build up to Assassin's Creed Unity as well. So I'm going to leave you here. This is just to show you how it all scores you after the race. As you can see, I only got a little bronze there, but I do improve. I promise you, I do improve. They all add little bonuses onto your car and such, and give you money and XP so you can level up, which is a nice motivator to keep going. And the next mission that you're going to see is in a nice Aston Martin, which is a little bit more grippy. It's a really nice car to drive this. So, for more on the crew, for more on all Ubisoft games, including Assassin's Creed Unity and Far Cry 4 coming up, please get yourself onto mygameslounge.com. Come and join the gamers. We would be very much happy to have you on our website. Get joined, Get joined up, takes about 10 seconds to join up, get talking to us, get involved. We've got all the big games, we've got all the indie games. We've got pretty much everything going on, and we've even got 2-year-olds in our videos. That's how cool we are. Okay guys, I'll speak to you later. I'm Respawn Rossco, and this has been the Crew Beta.
Dope. Who's this car for?
You get 5-10 royalty through here all the time. V6s. I like to make them welcome with a gift or two. Grease the wheels a little bit.
Well, what about the V8? You ever come through?
Not yet. But when I get my V4, maybe he will. Listen, ain't much time left.
Hold on, I'm a block away.
There you go. It's just up ahead. Stop messing up my whip. Park her up real nice where the V6 can see it. Soon, boy, I'll be running this damn state. Then you'll get your ink, and I'll get my own damn yacht.
Better be right.
So there we go gamers, that's the Crew Beta. I hope you've enjoyed the My Games Lounge Let's Play with me, Respawn Rossco. We've got loads more Ubisoft games coming up, including more The Crew. We've got reviews of Assassin's Creed Unity and Rogue coming up, along with the build up to Far Cry 4, a game I personally can't wait for. So make sure you get yourself onto mygameslounge.com. Come join the gamers there, we'd be more than happy to welcome you on our website.